The Assessment tab is going to hold information regarding how D2L handles a student's quiz grade. Now, note that D2L will save all of my settings once I switch from one tab to the other. So you may see a little pop-up on the bottom of your browser window that signifies that D2L has saved your changes. The Assessment tab controls the settings that enable you to connect your quiz to the gradebook, as well as the configuration for automatically exporting graded quizzes. So with the proper configuration, remember that D2L will automatically grade objective quiz questions and then export those quiz scores to the gradebook. Alternately, though, an instructor can manually grade the quiz, as well as manually export grades to the gradebook. Information on grading a quiz can be found in the grading quiz video, and all of the settings on this tab are optional. So if you choose to leave this tab completely blank or set to the default, you'll need to manually input your students' test scores into your D2L gradebook. But if you're using the D2L gradebook, a best practice is to select the grade item that's associated with this quiz from the grade item drop-down menu. Optionally, if you do not have a grade item created, you can create one on the fly by clicking the Add Grade Item hyperlink. Now, selecting a grade item from this drop-down menu will not automatically export your quiz grades to the gradebook, but it will create an association to that item, making it possible for you to export your grades instead of having to re-enter them in the gradebook manually. If you've selected a grade item from the drop-down menu, and I have here, I'm associating my sample quiz with my sample quiz grade item. If I check the Auto Export to Grades checkbox, it's going to automatically send graded quizzes to the gradebook. You can click the Add Rubric button to attach a grading rubric to the quiz. A rubric can be attached and used on quizzes. Scores generated within this rubric do not transfer anywhere. So you'll need to grade using the rubric and then manually enter the score for the rubric for each user. The Automatic Grade checkbox, when this setting is turned on, users are able to see their score as soon as they submit their attempt. Now, keep in mind that a student's score only displays if it's published, and this checkbox, so selecting Automatic Grade, will automatically publish scores for the student. If you have an essay question or some subjective questions on your quiz, it may not be a good idea to select this Automatic Grade option, because D2L will automatically not score those questions. So if you do have subjective question types within your quiz, I would suggest not selecting this automatic grade. That way you've got the opportunity to go in there and grade the questions manually. The last option on our Assessment tab is Attempts. Now, you have the option to select a particular number of attempts, or you're able to select unlimited. If you select a number of attempts that's greater than 1, you'll also need to select a calculation method. Here, I'm going to select that the student has only 1 attempt,